more than one, I guess, but I have a lot of respect for the guys, Marvel, everybody that got their jersey retired. I thought the players and the fans both did an unbelievable job of rallying to that. I got to give Keegan Murray credit. I mean, a couple of those first couple shots I thought were decently defended, and he was unbelievable. But as good as any player I've seen in this league in a while. You start talking about players of the year, and you start talking about coach of the year. I think it might reside in Iowa City here. Fran did a great job with his team. He just keeps reeling people in there, and they do a good job of just keeping the pressure on you. And we're having this problem that every time we get into 8 or 9, we just take a bad shot, we make a bad turnover, and so we're going to change some things up probably. At the same time, I thought we got good play out of both point guards. I was really happy with AJ, even though he didn't shoot it great. I thought he did a pretty good job running our team. 6 assists, 1 turnover, pretty good defense. I thought Tyson Walker also played pretty well. I thought Malik Hall played pretty well, and I thought Julius Marble played pretty well. And after that, it's been a struggle. Our 2 shooting guards that are good shooters went 2 for 18. So I don't know how you get any assists if you're a point guard when that happens. But as much as I was disappointed at times in maybe our offense, I thought we got good enough shots. I think of those 18 shots, we counted 3 that were bad, just bad. And we just didn't guard tonight. We lead the league in 3-point field goal defense, and tonight the shot close to 50%. So you got to give Iowa a lot of credit. You got to give Fran a lot of credit. And Murray is, both of them are good, but Keegan is he's a special talent. He does it in a special way. And then not a great free throw shooting team. And I don't know if they missed 1 or 2, but they didn't miss many. So it was their night. That's what you're supposed to do when you honor somebody, and they did a hell of a job.
Talk about coming to the team. They got the line 4 times tonight. What do you feel about that?
But we don't. The only guy posting up is Julius. And we went to Markey in the first play. He scored. And, I think some of it, I'll give them a little credit, but I think some of it, you got to give us a lot of blame. Getting to the free throw line 4 times is a lot of blame. We were concerned about turnovers, a decent job. We're concerned about rebounding. We get 14 offensive, they get 10. That was, now they shot a pretty good percentage, but that was a concern. It was the 3-point shooting and our lack of offensive productivity, and we got it to 10 there, and then Markey's going to go one-on-one from the top of the key. We got to fix that.
You mentioned Fran McCaffrey at the top. What do you like about what he's done around Keegan Murray this year with his roster?
Well, I don't know if Franny hit him last year or what, because I know he was a decent player, but I think I'll give his dad some credit. I'll give Fran some credit. I'll give the kids a lot of credit. They've changed their whole game, as Davis did. We complain, poor Christie for us is a hell of a player too. He really is a hell of a player, and he's just struggled. And I think, the added strength that he's gotten since last year, he's done a good job in the weight room. Fran's done a good job with him, but they're pushing at the ball with those multiple guards. They just bring in guard after guard. Those guys are playing 10 and 15 minutes. I got to find out how he keeps them happy, because I think that's those guys, those sub guards might be the MVP of the team, because they do their job and they do it very well.
Tom, you talked about mental toughness the other day. Is there a concern at this point as the losses pile up, but just the way it feels like it's kind of happening the same way in a lot of games? Is there a concern with this team?
Yeah, sure. There's always concern with mental toughness. Nobody has much of that, and there is concern with that. But our schedule's been weird too, as I told you. So it's backloaded, and so you're going to have games on the road. Now, you shouldn't be like they were tonight, but that's what happens when they pile up. So there'll be some things that'll be changed, and we'll change them up and see if we can, get this thing back. I mean, I thought we had our chances to cut it down and we do some things, and we missed a lot of good shots. I mean, we missed a couple layups. I mean, poor Max missed 2 layups. You're not going to win games like that.
You mentioned changes a couple times now. Is this a time when you look at lineups or rotations and things like that and what can start them?
No insult, but that'll be none of your business until you see it.
Can you kind of walk us through I think it was 11 at the point where you got the technical. What happened on that?
It was a pretty crazy play, I thought, and I just said it was a foul. Didn't swear at him. I mean, these guys are so, right now, and I knew better because I knew because of what happened. I'm sure we're not even allowed to say hello or how's your mother. And personally, completely undeserved. If you look at both ends, guys, I didn't run out on the floor on him. Was I on the floor? Yes, I was on the floor. I didn't even realize I was on the floor, but was it? That was ridiculous.
Anything else?
Well, I will say this, that I think Iowa has it's been a good team all year, just that their schedule was reversed. They played those tough teams early. They lost a couple of tough games where they played pretty well against Illinois and I think Purdue. And to their credit, but they've got a star. I mean, he is a star. Don't kid yourself. We talk as a staff, who's the best player in the league, and there's, I think, 4 guys right now up for the Wooden Award in our league, maybe 5. The one that's showering right now here has got to be really high on that list after spending time watching him on film and then seeing him in person, watching him warm up. Seems like a hell of a kid. His dad was a hell of a guy, so you got something special. Enjoy him. We will get better. We haven't quit. We'll get better.